SAMMI, Clúster Minero Andino, no es solo una oportunidad de desarrollo para la minería en nuestro país, sino también crea oportunidades para que nuestro país se posicione como un polo tecnológico que genera soluciones para el mundo. Hemos implementado un programa de innovación abierta a partir del cual identificamos a los grandes desafíos de las operaciones mineras. Los colocamos a disposición de los proveedores identificados. Los proveedores proponen soluciones innovadoras.
Greetings from Peru, and welcome to this Mines and METS special event, Peru's METS Capabilities, sponsored by SAMMI, Andean Mining Cluster. SAMMI is an initiative led by the Development Bank of Latin America, CAF, and the Arequipa's Chamber of Commerce and Industry that aims to accelerate the mining ecosystem in Peru with a special focus in developing METS with the stronger capabilities to innovate and export knowledge. SAMMI has 4 mining member companies, JEBI Minerals, Anglo-American Quellaveco, Southern Copper, and Freeport-McMoRan's Cerro Verde. One of the main pillars of SAMMI's strategy is its open innovation program, with aims to solve the operational challenges of our mining partners, increasing their productivity and simultaneously provide opportunities to local mates to co-create, innovate solutions while strengthening their business ties with mining companies. I would also like to give you some background on Peru. Peru is a mining country and a world-class player in the global mining industry. Second producer of copper and silver worldwide. Third of zinc and fourth of lead, tin, and molybdenum. Mining exports represent 62% of Peruvian exports, and mining activities contribute with 11% of Peruvian GDP, and METS also contribute with 4% of GDP. Indeed, METS are very important to Peruvian economy. Also, they make it possible to strengthen ties between mining activity and local communities. Since 2019, a series of initiatives have been launched, both private and public, including SAMMI, which seek to boost the capabilities of the METS, generating new opportunities for relations with mining companies, involving universities to increase spending of research and development, and promoting better practices of associativity and collaboration. About today's programs, we are proudly presenting 4 Peruvian METS that are interested in developing commercial ties with Australian mining and METS companies. But first, let me introduce Alfonso Accinelli, General Director of Technology and Innovation of the Peruvian Ministry of Production. He's going to present about the METS technology roadmap that the ministry is leading and other initiatives to boost Peruvian METS. Go ahead, Alfonso.
Thank you very much, Benjamin, and thanks everybody who is taking part of this event. We are very excited to share with you the technology roadmap for mining equipment, technology and services. METS, please let me know about the presentation. Okay. So just as a small preview, in the last year in Peru, terms such as innovation, science, and technology have become more and more popular due to the COVID-19 pandemic. We have noticed the importance of investing in these areas since they allow to exploit elements of knowledge, creativity, and experience in order to overcome societal challenges. Economic activities are not alien to them, and since innovation is the main pillar of productivity and growth, and science and technology is fundamental for us to address these global technological, economical, and social changes, we are facing this task as key and urgent to get back on track and be able to overcome this challenge. However, in Peru, as you can see on the right, there is still an important gap, especially regarding ICT innovation and institutionality regarding to innovation. In that sense, the Global Competitive Report of the World Economic Forum alerts us that of these needs, and the technology roadmap is an intervention that seeks to reduce these gaps and contribute to productivity and innovation growth. Thus, we have to look for areas of important growth potential that could accelerate technology adoption and improve productivity by focusing on them. As Benjamin mentioned, we're a country with an important mining activity that generates an important value chain with jobs and companies supporting mining nationwide. As you can see in the graph on the left, countries with similar or higher levels of mining activity, such as Chile and Australia, have already been promoting similar initiatives to achieve more efficient mining and at the same time more sustainable and innovative and innovation in their operation. This is an opportunity that could significantly improve the growth of our economy, as you can see in the graph at the right. The growth potential is clear, and will be much more so as we strengthen other actors that contribute to the mining value chain. This is why there is a commitment from the government to focus on METS, due to their contribution to the mining GDP and the sophistication of their offer that lead to the development of a more sustainable, competitive, and global mining industry. An adequate focus on these businesses will make it possible to contribute to the entire value chain and thereby increase the country's growth potential in the short, medium, and long term. As a consequence, we have developed the technological roadmap for METS, which is a public-private project that seeks to turn mining suppliers into a world-class sector based on the promotion of innovation and digital transformation, benefiting the entire mining value chain. This roadmap proposed an articulated and multi-sectoral work with a clear vision for 2030 and a monitoring committee, as you can see on the right, with different sectors that combine different actors from the public sector, from mining, production, education, intellectual property, and so on, everything under the scope of WeMine, which is the 2030 mining vision, and with the support of the Inter-American Development Bank. The 2030 mission is that the Peruvian METS will be relevant actors within the innovative ecosystem, contributing to the fulfillment of the sustainable development goals and the growth of the through their contribution to GDP with high-value exports, operations with high standards of security, care for the environment, digital appropriation, and specialized human capital, consolidating itself as a benchmark worldwide. As a consequence, we have defined 5 strategic objectives, which respond to the technological and competitive gaps that were previously identified. The first is to develop and consolidate the representativeness of the mining suppliers so they can have a stronger voice and decision in the roadmap and the implementation of the policy. The second is to consolidate standards and procedures in health, safety, environment, and quality management control to increase the productivity of the sector. The third is to articulate solutions to promote the inclusion of the inhabitants of mining regions in the mining value chain with a focus on environmental sustainability. The fourth is to promote research, development, and innovation in areas of technological specialization, protection of intellectual property, technology transfer, and export of technological nature. And finally, to drive digital transformation in the mining sector through METS, which could have positive spillovers for other sectors. This intervention has been going on for a while, As you can see, the kickoff of the formulation process started in June 2019, and the design of the roadmap included this joint effort to satisfy these needs and the technologies that are needed to develop them. This allows us to have in March 2020 the completion of the first version of the technology roadmap. And I want to highlight that from the beginning of this project was supported by the International Development Bank and the Ministry of Energy and Mines, along with the coordination with different private sectors and the academy. In the middle of last year, by July 2020, we were able to convene the main public and private actors with whom we work in this process to share the results with them and to establish the commitment and level of articulation required that could achieve by December 2020 was developed. And in March of this year, the roadmap was formalized and published by the Peruvian government. And today we're formally presenting it to you all. On April 2021, we have installed the monitoring commission and the work teams that allow us to develop further into this roadmap. We want to close by thanking you all for the opportunity to share what we have done in Peru, and we hope to further collaborate in the future and to be able to make Peruvian METS an international benchmark and allow us to increase productivity and provide value to the whole world. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you, Alfonso, for your interesting presentation about the METS technology roadmap and other important initiatives that the Ministry of Production is leading. And now, the main part of our event, we are very proud to present 4 Peruvian METS with important ties with SAMMI and rising actors of the Peruvian mining ecosystem. These METS companies are E2 Innovation, JEBI, TUMI Robotics, and Linkminers. So we're going to start with E2 Innovation. So I'm going to let you with Eduardo Zarate. He is the Chief Technology Officer at E2 Innovation. Eduardo.
Well, so thank you so much. I'm very thankful to be part of this event. Please let me introduce myself briefly. I am Eduardo Zarate. I'm the CEO and co-founder of E2 Innovation. Could you make the next slide, please? The next one, please. Okay, well, I am a mechatronic engineer. I have experience in automation projects, image processing, machine learning, software development, technological solution, and project management. I worked as a CTO, but right now I am the current CEO at E2 Innovation. I would like talking about us. I would like to briefly comment on our trajectory. E2I has already more than 5 years in the market. I founded it with some partners who have extensive experience in the mining sector. Hence, we decided to work focused on this market. Initially, we were only a service and equipment provided for mining, like many others that exist on the market. But most of the work was as a reseller importing equipment or fixing equipment that has been made elsewhere. And the next slide, please. Well, so at this point, we asked ourselves, could we develop those solutions locally? Promptly, we decided to turn our business prioritizing research, development, and innovation in order to be us who develop technology and offer innovative solutions to everyday problems that can be found around the sector. On the other hand, at that time, I was working in Germany and I was amazed about the way companies work with universities constantly researching and developing new technologies. So we understood that the importance of the triple helix model of innovation, working side by side with academia and the government, is required in order to innovate and discover new solutions for challenges that can be found in the market. The next slide, please. Okay, so since I returned to Peru further than a year ago, we decided at E2I to focus on the cutting edge technologies development. In order to achieve this, we understand that it's important to find suitable persons. Human resources have an important role if we want to develop innovative solutions. We have recruited an experienced team with whom we have been working on both hardware and software solutions. Working around this field, we realized that we want to be part of the fourth industrial revolution that occurs around the world nowadays. And we decided to specialize in taking advantage of the data that machines generate all the time by applying data analytics, machine learning, cloud computing, IoT, Industry 4.0, or among others technology. We are extremely sure that the key of this process is to trust in universities, work closely with them, bring some real problems to the academia in order to find innovative solutions. The next slide, please. So the key of those technology is data. So we realize that our clients are very excited to apply all of these technologies, but we ran into the first problem. Nowadays, there is not enough information about the machines, and if there is, it's totally messy. Thus, we thought of starting at the first stage, data acquisition. Today at E2I, we are developing sensors, applications, and solutions that allow our client integrate all their data sources and ordering them appropriately to later take advantage and obtain the expected benefits of these new technologies. The next slide, please. So now our products and we in E2I, the next one, please. Okay, so our products, right now, we develop IoT sensors to obtain information from places that are difficult to access. We have a smart module sensor, which has been designed in order to have low energy consumption. We assemble remote data acquisition system that can be used on different environments and also on mobile machines, such as mining trucks. We are working on some machine learning application as well. To apply all of this technology, we have been working on our own platform called Direl. The next slide, please. So Direl is an elastic IIoT and data analytic as a service platform supported by artificial intelligence techniques, especially designed and developed to work with industrial process data. Our solution is supported by AWS and is designed to manage the data efficiently. The next slide, please. With Direl, we can offer to our clients to have a database of their machines, get dashboards, apply data analytics, and deploy some machine learning methods. The aim of Direl is to deploy the complete machine learning workflow. Hence, our clients can take advantage of their data without worrying about the requirements that this technology needs. The next slide, please. When we started this company, it was really hard to get in touch with clients in mining. You have to visit them, have contact, and know what's the suitable people in order to understand what they need. Since some open innovation spaces have been implemented, such as SAMMI or Linkminers, it's possible to know better and faster what exactly users in mining need. That gives us the opportunity to develop suitable solutions for them. Some months ago, we had the chance to be part of one of those open innovation calls, and now we are working with JEBI Peru, developing an innovative solution called Intelligent System for Measuring Fuel Consumption in Mining Trucks. The aim is to improve fuel consumption machine learning. Now we can get closer to the user requirements and get information directly from them, which gives us the opportunity to develop better solutions. And the next slide, please. So, well, right now our clients are Ferreiros, a partner from Caterpillar, Cytec, and we are also working with some mines such as Chinalco or Halfday. We know that it's really important to combine expertise in data analytics and user experience in order to take advantage of data. Data is the gold of the future. Finally, at ITSO Innovation, we are preparing to provide the best service to our client to obtain the expected benefits of their data and be part of the fourth industrial revolution. In the next slide, please. And actually, it was all my presentation. Thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you very much, Eduardo. We have a question for you. Are you only doing work in Peru? What other countries are you in?
Well, that's a nice question. Right now, we are planning to work only in Peru, but in the near future, we would like to expand our platform to Latin American firstly, and why not to all of the world. But it's into our plans.
Thank you very much, Eduardo.
You're welcome.
So that was a very interesting presentation. And now is the turn of the METS company JEBI. And it's the turn of Mauricio Mesones. He is the CEO at JEBI. Please, Mauricio.
Hello, thank you for the opportunity. My name is Mauricio Mesones, and I am the CEO of JEBI. JEBI, it's an artificial intelligence company that was founded in 2019 in Peru, and we specialize on computer vision systems. Our mission is to accelerate the adoption of computer vision technologies driven by continuous research and adoption of new technologies to deploy ready to deploy artificial intelligence systems first in the mining sector. We have developed these ready to deploy computer vision systems that integrate hardware and software. So what we have developed is an operating system, a software operating system that integrates all these state-of-the-art computers and sensors, vision sensors and other environmental sensors. And so these systems can be deployed quickly on the field, and they share information with a cloud platform that we have developed, JEBI Central, so that you can get notifications and reports of all these events that these computer systems process on site without the use of internet. So our platform, you can see it as something related to something similar to Apple's ecosystem, where we are actually fully designing and developing these hardware components here in Peru. And then we integrate all these sensors in our operating system. This operating system can install different applications. We have developed a suite of applications for the mining sector that serve as proof of concepts for this platform. And then, as I said, it communicates with our cloud platform, and this is our ecosystem. We can develop in a matter of weeks with this platform solutions, specific tailored solutions for different clients. Some of the proof of concepts that we have developed are Get Smart, which is gaining a lot of attention, which started as a ground engaging tool monitoring system, but now it's aiming to do a lot more and be a holistic management suite for the hauling process. for the carrying process loading process. So what we do, I'll show you more in detail, but in addition to this solution, we have also developed a heavy body, and body, it's a system that manages operators, and it can monitor the facial expressions, their gaze, where are they looking at, and also different environmental parameters within the operator's cockpit. And another solution that we've developed is Sentinel. Sentinel is an advanced collision detection system. So it calculates, not only recognizes objects around the excavator or different moving equipment, but it also calculates their distance and tracks their movement in space, so that it can predict collisions before they happen and alert them, the operators. So Get Smart is this technology that I talked about. It currently does tooth detection, tooth wear monitoring, and it also has monitoring of the excavator operator, and it monitors the stress on the equipment itself, because we analyze vibration and movement on this equipment, and to develop reports of operation. And with this, we are expecting to be able to help training operators on their behavior and how they actually perform their duties. It also has this heavy Sentinel on the sides that can help avoid collisions from the swing of the counterweight on the excavators. Here's the system as you see it, that, as I said, we fully develop and manufacture in Peru. And it has 6 computers and 4 vision sensors and 3 multi-environmental sensors. Each one of these applications, it's custom developed for the equipment and client where we install them. Here's some pictures of our latest installation at JEBI Mining Company here in Peru. As you can see, the sensors are installed in the boom, and they recognize different objects, in this case, the ground engaging tools, and they can set alerts on wear and missing tooth events. JEBI currently employs 13 talented Peruvians. Our leadership team is tech heavy, but also business and operation capable. We are only operating in Peru at the moment, but we are hoping that our operation will grow very soon. Thank you for your time, and be happy to take any questions.
Thank you very much, Mauricio, for your graphic and detailed presentation. And now I would like to introduce to Francisco Cuellar. He's the CEO and founder of TUMI Robotics. Francisco.
Hello, Benjamin. Thank you very much. I will present you a video first.
With innovation, the exploration possibilities are unlimited. We design robotic solutions for inspection and monitoring of hard-to-access areas. Our experience and passion are the essence of our ability to create amazing robotic solutions customized for each client. We can help you to see, analyze, and discover without limits. Innovation for sustainable industries. TUMI Robotics.
Okay, now I will go to the presentation. Okay. Hello, my name is Francisco Cuellar. I am a CEO of TUMI Robotics. We develop solutions which integrates robotics and AI for sustainable industries. As you can see, we develop tailor-made robots to explore and digitize extreme environments, such as tailing ponds, underground mining tunnels, and confined spaces. Our objective is to transform the industry to a digital and sustainable model by facilitating inspections to extreme environments and confined spaces. Our value proposition includes the integration of robotics and AI in order to enter the extreme environments, the confined spaces. And with these solutions, we could increase your productivity, increase safety, and the amount of good quality information. At the same time, we can, with our robotic solution, we could reduce costs, the downtime of the inspections, and reach zero accidents and fatalities. We have 3 mature line of services which we are providing already. The first is ground inspection with mobile robots in open pit and underground mining. Inspection with mobile robots in confined spaces, such as tanks, tunnels, tanks and tunnels in tailing ponds. And the last line of robots, they are aquatic robots for the monitoring of bodies of water in tailing ponds or any submerged infrastructure. Our solutions, we have proprietary hardware and software. We already have a lot of experience develop our own robots for the extreme environments and confined spaces. We integrate the robots with industrial sensors, or if necessary, we develop our own sensor systems, which aim to be cheaper, consume less power, and process the data faster. Basically, we are using radars, thermal, 3D cameras, and others. The idea is to develop this software platform, which will help you to reach the digital twin of your operations. We will provide services in data analytics, risk prevention, and business intelligence. Our business model, I would say, is a robot as a service, but we're changing the slogan now. We are a software as a service company enabled by robots. We could provide maintenance and support of this equipment and recurrent services to the Tier 1 and Tier 2 mining industry. This is part of the team. We are a team of 17 engineers already. We have some patents shared with the Pontificia Universidad Católica del Perú, experience with more than 30 finance projects from the government, 5 large mining clients in Peru. We have 1 international investor, which has offices in San Francisco and Shenzhen. That's why we are opening offices in the United States this year, and some prize recognitions at national and international level. The culture of our company is a culture of innovation, in which we develop robots, but that generate value for our clients. We're very flexible. As I said, we understand the needs of the mining industry, so we develop tailor-made solutions in order to get the information you require from your operations. And we work as well in this with the triple helix model, in which we work together with the industry, the government, and academia. We will help our clients to achieve their sustainable development goals, as we are working already in 5 of them. We are ambitious startup. We are thinking moonshots, and we're looking forward to put our robots to work in our space, at the space, our robots, we want our robots to work in the underground, underwater mining exploration and complete autonomous mining in underground mining. Thank you very much. This is TUMI Robotics. I'm open to answer any question.
Thank you very much, Francisco, for your impressive presentations. We have some questions, but I'm going to save it to the end of our next presentation. It's the turn of the METS Linkminers, and I'm going to introduce now to Emilio Gomez de la Torre. He is the CEO and co-founder of Linkminers. Please, Emilio.
Thank you, Benjamin, and well, thanks for everybody who has attended this event. It's a pleasure for us in Linkminers to be part of these important METS examples that we are working on the mining industry. I'm going to share it. Okay, what is Linkminers? We are a digital platform that have both parts of this business. The mining functionaries of the different mining operations of the world, and the METS and mining suppliers around the world. For the mining companies, what we are is a global scouting and information platform that provide them solutions and new technologies from around the world in a faster and a safer way. For the suppliers, what we do is we provide unlimited business opportunities in order to connect them at low cost and with the proper time, with the proper mining functionary, at the proper time. This is just a look of our current dashboards of challenges and requirements. As you could see, we segment that based on the part of the process, of the mining process, carriage and transfer of materials, mining and blending, concentrator plants, and we are going to receive different type of opportunities of requirement from the mining companies, and the solutions are starting to appear with different type of approach in order to try to solve these issues. For the first part of our model, the parts more for the suppliers, the mining workers publish a challenge or a requirement anonymously in our platform. The suppliers around the world will look for this need and propose a solution. The solutions come back to the mining worker. They are going to see the name of the supplier of the METS, and if after the review or reviewal of the solutions, they like it, they will bring a match. That match is what we call the magic moment on our platform, where we connect them in order to make business. It's just a business opportunity that the mining worker says, I have a problem, but I am really interested in know a little more of your solution. And this is how we connect the supplier with the right miner at the right time. We are currently working with a main focus in Peru. We have more than 40 registered mining companies in our platform. More than 200 METS registered already here. And as you can see, our main traction is based on the mining, on the large mining company status. Companies, especially from copper, gold in Peru, and you can see some of our clients. We are also working with other companies that try to boost and accelerate the ecosystem, not just in mining companies, in order to bring solutions to them. Types of challenges, of requirements that we receive on the platform, that you could see here, we have three main focus, three main segments about the process core of the mining companies that are always looking to improve, to be more efficiency, to cost reduction. Also, well, and this is transversal for all type of process, since the explosive and well, the concentrator plant, grinding and milling, etc. Smart mining, the mining 4.0, as you could see right here, my previous colleagues have some solutions based on that. Smart mining is taking a lot of traction in Peru or over the world, as you know. and sustainable mines requirements. We separate these ones into the environmental management and also the communities and social issues. And this is the most topics that we already receive on our platform. And if you are a supplier, you have the chance to offer solutions on one of these ones. But based on this traction that we are looking to connect the right supplier with the need, we are also looking for solutions around the world. And this is our value propositions for the mining companies. We find the solutions and technology for every part of the world. And when we say every part of the world, is because we are currently with 30 countries from suppliers that are using our platform. As we are Peruvian, we have more connection with Latin America, Peru and Chile, but we are starting to get more traction for other mining countries like Canada, Australia. Some mining companies in Peru are asking us to go more to Asia. But well, this is our heat map about where are the suppliers registered. And this is the type of solutions that we are receiving. 50% of these solutions that are to attack the 200 challenges that I showed you before are with a digital part of approach. Smart sensors, connectivity and platforms to connect the workers, robotics and automotive solutions maybe are the most powerful solutions that are getting the attention of the mining users. In Peru and Latin America, we're starting to get some challenges for other countries like Chile, Colombia. And just to finish, our value proposition for them is a smart access to these global solutions. We are not just looking in order to get the requirement and bring the solution. We will offer to the mining companies a platform where they can make a question, and we also bring this analytics dashboard in order to see where are the solutions around the world, where are the experience in technical approach, if they have been working in other country with another mining company, and different type of approach for each type of challenge. I always said that if you are looking for a solution with the specifications, you go to your purchase problem normal. But if you are looking to solve a problem, we are going to bring you different types of solutions based on that. And this is Linkminers, and we are working, trying to boost the future of mining, generating opportunities for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Emilio. It seems very clear to me that Linkminers is an excellent way to connect with the Peruvian and the Latin American mining ecosystems. And now we have some questions. The first is to Mauricio from JEBI. Who are your clients? It is also underground mining or only open pit?
Thank you. Currently, we are working with Inca One. It's a gold processing facility and Hot Bay Minerals, large copper mining facility here in Peru. Mining. They are both surface operations. Although our technologies are rugged enough and use 3D vision perception, which is suitable for underground mining. And it also uses edge computing. So this means that our systems are work autonomously without internet connection, which is usually a problem with underground mining. So it shouldn't be a problem to go into the underground mining sector.
Thank you, Mauricio. And the next question is for Francisco. What has been the main use of your product? For what, at the mine site?
Yes, I would say that a complete solution we have for tailing ponds has been used in Antamina. which is one of the top mines around the world. And we are using the ground robots to inspect the pipes and tunnels around the tailing pond area. We are now providing a service in which we will use the aquatic and aerial robots in order to perform bathymetry and topography respectively.
Thank you, Francisco. Finally, a question for Emilio. Suppliers can come from around the world, but can the Peruvian miners use international suppliers? Sometimes there has been difficulties.
Yes, but depends of the type of requirement. That's why at least the information that we have in our platform is more related to solve issues and not looking for another supplier. If you have a solution, they are going to take you. It doesn't matter which part of the world you are. For sure, there are some difficulties, but that's why the mining functionaries are more looking for this mining 4.0 digital approach in order to try to bring some remote support. But yes, they are open, and we could see some business that are close to our platform and from suppliers that are not from Peru or Chile and other countries.
Thank you, Emilio. Well, so we're finishing our today's program, and I would like to thank Minds and METS for the opportunity, and also thank to all our speakers today. Although Peru is a mining country and a world-class player in the mining activity, we're just beginning to empower our METS companies, coordinating initiatives from the public and private sectors and learning to work in a collaborative way. It has been very important that the Ministry of Production of Peru has presented us the progress of its METS technological roadmap project that has been articulating with different actors of the local mining ecosystem. Also, that 4 METS companies have been able to introduce themselves, which is just a sample of the capacity that Peruvian METS have to innovate and to adapt to the changing needs of the mining industry. For SAMMI, it is especially important to generate new opportunities so that Peruvian METS can strengthen ties with world-class mining and METS companies, such as Australians, promoting associativity and technology transfer. We are sure that mining and METS industry represent the best opportunity for Peru to become a prosperous and a developed country. Thank you very much for joining us, and see you soon.
SAMMI, Clúster Minero Andino, no es solo una oportunidad de desarrollo para la minería en nuestro país, sino también crea oportunidades para que nuestro país se posicione como un polo tecnológico que genera soluciones para el mundo. Hemos implementado un programa de innovación abierta a partir del cual identificamos a los grandes desafíos de las operaciones mineras. Los colocamos a disposición de los proveedores identificados. Los proveedores proponen soluciones innovadoras.
I love coming to IMARC. The buzz here is great. There's so many new and interesting people to see, lots of great opportunity to network.
The value of IMARC to us is that we can get an update of a lot of the companies that we have invested in or are looking to invest in. In a broader picture, we can get an update on the new technology that's happening in the mining industry.
I've been to a lot of conferences, and this is probably the best I've seen. It's definitely the biggest, for sure.